Hey class, this next review video is on the greatest common factor. Remember, a common factor is a factor of two or more numbers, a factor that they have that's the same. So the greatest common factor is the greatest factor two or more numbers have in common or that are the same. So we're going to take a look at three different ways to find greatest common factors. The first way is simply making a list. So here, if I'm trying to find the greatest common factor of 24 and 36, I'll list all of the factors of each. So factors of 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. So those are all my factors of 24. Now I'm going to compare them to the factors of 36. So factors of 36, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, no 8 this time, but I have 9, and I have 12, 18, and 36. Okay. Now I compare the two, and I can see which ones that I have in common. So 24 and 36 both have 1 as common factors. They both have 2 as common factors. 3, 4, 6, and 12. Now the greatest one is 12. So my GCF for 24 and 36 is 12. So that's a pretty slick and easy way that you can do that. Find the greatest common factor using a list. Now another way is to use the prime factorization of both numbers. So if I have 24, find the prime factorization of that, I can split it into factors of 6 and 4, and split it into factors of 2 and 3, and then 4 I can split into 2 and 2. Now I have the prime numbers of each. So 24's prime factorization is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And 36, we could split into 9 and 4, where I would have 3 and 3, both prime. And then 36 would be 2 and 2. 4 could be split into 2 and 2. So 36's prime factorization would be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So what do these factors have, or prime factorizations have in common? Well, each one has 1, 2. And I look at the list. Oh, each one has another 2. So that's both in common. And then if I look here, 24 has a 2, but 36 doesn't have another 2. So that's not in common. 24 has a 3 and 36 has a 3, so those are in common. But then there's an extra 3 for 36 that 24 does not have, so that's not counted there. So the greatest common factor, so the GCF of both, would be equal to 2 times 2 times 3. And if we multiply that out, 2 times 2 would be 4 times 3, which would equal 12. So again, my GCF is 12. So there's a nice way that I can make a prime factorization to find the greatest common factor. The third way is to make a Venn diagram. We've done those in the past. So factors of 24 and 36, we have 1. We have 2. Okay. We have 3. 3 would pair with 8 for 24 and 12 for 36. I'm just going to go back. 2 would pair with 12 for 24. And oh, now I realize that I have to take my 12s out of there and put that in the center. Okay. 1 would pair with 24 and 36 for the number 36. 2 would pair with 12 for 24, which I have in there, but it pairs with 18 for 36. 3 would pair with 8 for 24, and 12 for 36, so that should be in the middle. 4 also in the middle because it pairs with 6 for 24, and it pairs with 9 for 36. But 6 pairs with 6 for 36, and then pairs with 4 for 24, so I'm going to take that out and put it in the middle. So the 6, 7, not a factor of either. 8, a factor of 24, but not 36. 9, factor of 36, 9 and 4. 10, factor of neither. 11, factor of neither. 12, factor of both. 13, factor of neither. 14, factor of neither. And I could keep going on. And 18 would be the common, or would be the factor for 36, 36 and 2. So looking at my